I'm attorney Sarah Holmes from Holmes Business Law PC, and I wanted to talk to you today about HR best practices for smaller employers. So if you are a smaller company that has started out with maybe none or just a few employees and you're continually hiring people, sometimes people get to the point where now they have half a dozen employees, and employment and HR and labor law compliance is something that should be weighing heavily on their mind. So what are some of the best ways to establish HR policies as a small employer? Well, one would be to have your policies in writing. Many employers do not have any written policies or really any documentation for their employees. They might, have the initial government paperwork like an I-9 and a W-2 that their payroll company does. But aside from that, they don't really have a handbook. They don't have written policies. They might not even have like a non-disclosure agreement or non-compete, non-solicitation. Those are the types of documents that you want to think about whether it's wise to ask your employees to sign them. Now, you also want to have employees around discrimination in the workplace and harassment. As everybody can see that reads the news or social media, there are a number of employers or companies that have gotten in trouble recently, for having some pretty terrible employment practices or not properly protecting their employees from harassment and other things in the workplace. You want to make sure you have written policies around that. You want to make sure that your employees feel safe in being able to report instances of harassment or discrimination, and that you have a proper process for investigating those complaints. So when you think about what kinds of things and HR best practices, it's have written policies, consider having a handbook, consider things like non-compete, non-disclosure, and certainly think about protecting your employees, not even just from management, but even from other employees that might have gone rogue or harassing. Like, you are responsible for your employees, and so to have policies and procedures in place would be best. If you have any questions about establishing written policies for your employees, you can reach out to a business attorney. We're happy to help you. Our contact info is below. Thanks.